Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati and today it's time for my monthly confession video. So I'm going to show and tell you what all I bought stationery related in March, and let's just begin. So I can say it wasn't a no spend. So I have something to show you, and I have my spending tracker in my personal rings planner, and I will link my latest setup video about this planner. But I have my money section here behind the green tab, and then I have first now the April, so the current month, and then I have my bill tracker, and then I have the previous month here. These inserts I have made myself so that I have something that's for my needs. And here I always first have my no spend days goal, so I had 16 in March, and then I have my budget. So stationery budget is 50 euros, and then here on the right side I also track my inner child budget, because this year that has become a bigger problem. Or was it last year? Well, it started last year and it has continued this year, so I really needed to start tracking that also on a daily basis. So I can quickly tell you what this means. So my inner child budget is 100 euros, so double to my stationery budget. And this is my audiobook ebook subscription monthly, and then this is YouTube Premium Lite. So I reduce those amounts that I have to pay monthly from my 100 euros, so I end up with 76 euros and 2 cents. Then I have the money that I had left from the previous month. So in the stationery it's over 140 euros, and here I had little over 80 euros. And then this is then the amount that I have for stationery and for my inner child budget. So it's almost 200 euros here on the stationery side, and I'm very proud of that. But that's still not enough for a dream planner from VDS. So if I want that, I need to keep saving money. And I will link the video of the first part of my dream planner journey. And here you can see my color code. So green is the best. That's a no spend day. Blue is anything necessary that you can't live without, so like groceries. Pink is then my stationery and this inner child spending, so all my passion spending. And then yellow is anything else spending, so not necessary, not stationery, not inner child. And here in the inner child category, as I said, goes like books and also any courses. For example, the HB90 boot camp I took from my inner child budget. Any tarot decks, oracle decks, anything like spiritual, anything like that's like my personal development, growth, anything like that. So then the first day I bought some home decoration, then I went to the hairdresser, then a no spend day, a few, and then we have the first pink, so I bought some stationery. And this is, if you have watched my videos before, this is very familiar to you, so it's my morning pages. Nothing new under the sun, so it's the Brunnen student notebook, 80 pages, lined, premium paper, which is very smooth and nice to write with a fountain pen. And here, this is my fountain pen, what I'm using now. So I don't know if this character is familiar to you. It's Diddle, and, or actually I don't know who is who, but for me it's Diddle. And this is nothing fancy. It's an Iridium Point M Germany nib, and I use very old Pelikan ink cartridges here inside. I'm trying to use them all up So then I get to use something more, I don't know, nicer, but at least a bit fresher. Not so old. Because I have noticed that some colors are already have or are going bad, so they are not flowing as they should, and so it's time to use them away. And when I say old, I mean really old. So I think they are not even all from the 2000s. I don't know, there might be even something from the 90s. I'm not sure. That's so long ago that I can't remember. I was so little. But they are old. And at least from the early 2000s. And that's also almost 20 years ago. So they are old. Okay. So that was $2.99, which I think is an okay price for a nice notebook. And I will put here below always how much it is in US dollars. Then no spent days, and then something pink. Yes, and this was a bit random. And yeah, okay, I just show you. This is so weird. But this is, I don't know if this is the right word, but I found a word, wadding. So it's this fabric that you put in between when doing something, and I have it like too much, but it was so cheap and I was a bit embarrassed to ask for the amount that I really need, so I took like 5 times more because I only needed like about 20 centimeter and I bought a meter of it. So this was only €2.90, and I don't know, I was just embarrassed to ask for the 20 centimeters because that would have cost me what, about 60 cents, and the lady was so nice and helpful, and I don't know, that would have been like too embarrassing to bother her for 60 cents. I don't know, I just felt like that. So, and this, yes, why this is in the stationery category, because I bought this to do some planner tuning, and I hope I will get that project done someday so I can show you what I did. But now I don't have anything to show you, so I just have gathered the materials for my project. And then, because we were already shopping, we went to a flea market and I found something that I couldn't resist. And this was also a bit random. So I bought scissors, but the reason why I bought them is because they are Fiskars scissors, and those are usually pretty expensive. So scissors like this cost usually like 20 euros new here in Finland, and I haven't seen these. So you get these, and okay, this was also very old. I think this is not as old as my ink cartridges, but I think at least it could be like 15, 16 years old or something like that. And it came with these leathers, so you could put your name, and look, I could fit Kati plants there, and that's like so silly and fun. So I just I don't know, and I have been dreaming for a while for about new scissors, good scissors. So that these were €1.50, and that's like nothing. That's like $165 US. So it was a bargain, and this was unopened, this package, so I knew nobody had used them. And then this leather thing was like a it was like, oh my, I have to have these. And it was so perfect that I could fit Kati plants here. And well, these are not my colors, but blue and white, that's the Finnish flag, and it's a nice blue. It's not so bright, it's a very nice blue, and I have enjoyed using these. So I think it was a perfect find. So cheap and funny and a bit silly, but also useful. I think that's like my jam. Silly, but high quality. And when I find something like that in a good price, I'm like, yes, I have to have it. Then I bought a book that went in my inner child category. Food, clothes, no spend days, a good streak. Then, oh yes, I was wondering what this is. So I sold a planner. I can put here pictures of the planner that I sold. So it was one of those that I showed in my planner cover D-stash. I will link the video here. So this is the amount after I reduced the postage cost. So my budget got 27 euros 15 cents more. And that is what I should do to get my dream planner quicker. And then I actually bought a scales that I have been dreaming of. Well, not exactly that one, but something similar. So a precision scale, and I will show you it later in this video. Then what again? Okay, now if my spouse is watching, you can stop watching and just forget about the rest of this video. So I made a pen store order. Yeah, I know. I have a lot of pens, but I made it because I got a coupon to have, I could choose if I want to have no shipping cost or 20% off. And then I went to see, so many of the products that I wanted were already 15% off or so, and I get free shipping only after buying for 39 euros, and that's a bit much considering my budget. So I took the offer of no shipping costs no matter what the end amount is. And what did I buy? So actually I bought this. It's these new ones, the Frixion Point Synergy Tip Technology Pens 0.5. If you watched one of my previous videos where I bought these the first time, I realized that this is lighter than this old. And now that I have the scale, I can show you the difference. So let's see, because this is something that I enjoy, like facts. I can say you that this feels lighter, but now I can really show you. So let's see. This is now the old friction ball clicker, and this is 0.7, and it is 11.8 grams. Then I have the same pen, but there is a 0.5 refill. I don't think that will affect the amount, but let's see. Oh, you can see it's 0.1 lighter. But then this, the new one, the point, what is it? Why is it so hard? Well, this new model with the 0.5 synergy tip, 9.5. So that's a 2 gram difference, little over 2 grams. 2 point, oh, now it's giving that same. Okay, so these are now the scale things that these are the same. No, yes. So these are 11.7 and this is 9.5. So 2.2 grams difference. And I think that's actually interesting that I can feel it so clearly in my hands, but of course it's like pretty big percent. But yeah, so now you have facts. What is the weight difference between the new and the old pen? Where was I? Yeah, so yes, so I bought the black one because this was sold out the last time when I did my pen store order, and that was one reason why I took 2 of these pink ones, but now they had these black ones, so I bought one because I just love using this now because this is so light and small. And yes, and then I bought more of these because these were also on sale. So these Synergy tip refills, these are just so lovely and smooth and nice, and I can fit these 0.5 also in these old 0.7 clickers, so I can use these anywhere I want, and I can also use the old friction point refills in this new pen, which I actually, oh no, it was right, didn't I weigh this one? Yes, I did, so it was the right one. So this has the new tip. Oh, I'm so confused with my pens. And that's not because I have too many spouse. No, it's just that I have so many lovely pens. So, well, how can you not get confused if they are all black and pink and I put the refills like mixed them up, so that's a bit confusing sometimes. So what else? Yes, so then I bought this Uni Posca pen because I have used this one for if I make some mistakes in my journal, so I just use this to cover the error and then I can write over, and I don't mind. Although this is white and my Midori notebooks are a bit cream, so I don't mind that so much. It's okay. But now I bought this. I had previously, well, this was the first time I ever bought these. So I had the bullet shaped 0.7, and now I've got this pin type 0.7. So as you can see, I haven't opened it yet, so when I have used this till the end, I will see how I like this. But this is like more precise, and that's good for because I can like write just a little error in a letter, and then I can just like put a little bit of white, and then I can make like an A to be like a U or something. It's just silly little mistakes. And then because I was there, I bought one package of these platinum ink cartridges. This is the blue black. I really like this, and it's so easy to just put a new cartridge in the platinum preppy pen, and this is a nice color. And this, well, they didn't have the bigger package. I don't know if it's like 12 or 10 or something like that, because they are always out of those. So I just took this, and I didn't say any prices, but this was €2, so €1 per piece. It's pretty expensive if you think about how much it costs if you buy a bottle and refill, but I use these cartridges again, so when I have used them once, I can refill the cartridges and use them again. So that's how I do it, because I haven't bought any like those converters for my platinum pens, because those are, I think the converters cost like €10 and the pen costs €4. So that's like, and I don't understand those converters. I don't like to mess with those, so I enjoy those cartridges. And this was $3.50. And these were €5, 2 cents per package, and the pen was €3, 32 cents. So together this was my whole order, €18, 86 cents, and no shipping costs. And I think that was an excellent choice. Or because these are so inexpensive in a way, so it doesn't like make any sense to buy a €3 pen and then pay shipping costs. I don't remember, are there €4 or €6, but it's like it raises the price of the small product, I think, so much. I just had to take the offer when they said that I could have my order without shipping costs, no matter how much my order is. So that was lovely, because it was only 1886 and I get usually free shipping first from 39 euros. So in my maths, that means that I saved 21 euros, over 20 euros, and that's excellent. Then I bought 2 tarot decks, and if you are wondering, these here, so I bought 2, but then I got a message that they had sold out the other one, so they refunded the other, so I ended up then with only 1 deck. Then some shopping, no spend days, and this was pretty late this month, so first on the 28th I got my no spend days goal, so that was a little too much shopping. And then that was all. Okay, all my shopping for March. So then the results. My total spending was 26.25 euros, and that is what I spent, so it's not counting this what I made. But here I'm counting also this. So I used a little over 26 euros and I got a little over 27 euros. So my budget grew with €1 about. So I have for April 195 euros 62 cents, and then my total spending this year has been 47 euros 30 cents, and from 3 months I'm still happy with that result. You could always say it's better if you don't buy anything, and of course here also, if I wouldn't have bought anything, I would be already over 200 euros with my budget, but I don't know. I'm trying to find the balance, spending, saving, and I'm happy with my purchases, and I'm happy that I sold 1 planner cover, and I need to put those other ones on sale so that I get some more money in my budget, but in the end I'm happy. And here I'm also happy with this result, so it's so much better than the previous months, which you can see here that I have already spent over 400 euros in this category this year, so just ignore that. That's not the topic of this video. How did March go for you spending wise? Did you buy anything nice, new or expensive? Or did you make some nice finds? If you have any questions or comments about my purchases or my budgeting or anything, please leave a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. See you next week. Bye bye.